Inhale to the count of 6. Exhale to the count of 8. Now this time, after we inhale 6, we'll retain the breath to the count of 4. We'll exhale to the count of 8, and we'll sustain that for 4 and continue with inhale, retain, exhale, sustain. So we're taking these little pauses between the breaths, and that's when we really come to stillness. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale 6. Retain 4. Exhale 8. Retain 4. Inhale 6. Retain the breath. Exhale 8. Sustain. Now carry that on to your own rhythm and your own count without cueing. Good, good. Okay, so let's circle the spine. And the other direction. Walk the hands forward, leading with the sternum, flat back, broad across the collarbone. And let's walk back. Bring the hands behind the back. Open across the chest. Lower the shoulders and look up. Keep breathing. Let's come forward, walking with the fingers on the mat, opening the heart. Collarbone is wide. Nice inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come to seated. Bring your legs out in front of you. I'm sitting on a blanket, but I'm going to get rid of my blanket and I'm facing you. Yeah. Let's broaden the legs, widen the legs, pressing down on the sits bones, lifting up, bringing the belly in and up, getting as tall as we can through the crown of the head. And now walking forward. Keep the back flat. Keep the spine long. And keep breathing. Let's sit back up and turn to the left leg. We're going to walk forward with wide collarbone, flat back, shoulders down and back. I'm going to go just a little bit of a fold here, not much. We're just starting, we're just warming up. And let's go to the other side. Come to neutral, turn the body toward the left, and walk forward. Keeping the shoulders down and back. And come upright. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Hands at the ankles. And I'm going to use my hands on my ankles to help me straighten my spine and lengthen through the spine. And maybe lower the knees a little bit. So we might try fluttering like a butterfly here. Or not, it's up to you. Bring the legs out in front and shake it out. So let's come to hands and knees. Let's lower the belly and look up. Cow pose. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, arch. Wakening up the spine. So the class we planned for today is coming from a program that was developed for the military by master yogis. And it's a series of poses to help with lower back pain. I figure even if you don't have lower back pain, it really can hurt. So we're going to be developing the muscles, the strength in the core, the length in the spine, and proper alignment, which should all help with any discomfort in the lower back. Now we'll push back into child's pose. And I'm going to invite you to stack your hands under your forehead and come into a resting position. So let's come to our backs. Bring the feet to the mat. Place your arms alongside your body with the palms down. And lift the hips into bridge pose. Keep breathing. Come out when you feel ready, and then if you like, come back in. So I'm going to lower down, take a little break, and I'm going to inhale back up. Listen to your body. If it's telling you to come out, come out. And let's lower down. Bring the knees into the chest and just rock back and forth on the lower back. Let's bring the feet to the mat once again, and let's arms along the body, palms down. We're going to push into the heels, push into the shoulders, push into the upper arms, and lift back up into bridge. Inhale and exhale. And lower down. Okay, so on your back, you're going to bring one knee in. With both knees, it's called wind relieving pose. It's to pass gas, but we're going to bring one in. So it's a half of a regular pose. Bring the knee in, bring the left knee in, hold on to it by wrapping your hands around the shins and pull in tightly toward your body. Keep breathing. Let's lower that leg and let's bring the other leg in. So now we're bending the right knee. Our hands are clasped around the right shin. We're pulling the leg toward the body. Feel that nice long stretch in the lower back. Side the back. Arms alongside the body. Okay. Maybe your chin is on the mat. We're going to lift one leg. This is a half locust pose, a half salabhasana. And lower it down. Lift the other leg. And lower. Lift the right leg. Lower down. Keeping the sits bones on, we're keeping the hip bones on the mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now let's try both legs. Inhale up. Keep breathing. And lower down. Let's lift both legs again. Listen to the body. Let's try raising two legs again if that feels okay. And lower down. Good. Bring your hands forward. Stack your hands under your forehead. Take a little break here. Nice long breath. Bringing the hands under the shoulders, press up onto all fours into table. We're going to do extended cow. That means we're going to lower the belly as we inhale. Exhale, arch the back, push all the way back to child's pose. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, arch the back, come all the way to child's pose. We do this as a regular part of our sequence on normal days, so it should be familiar. Lower the belly and look up. Exhale, arch the back, push all the way back to heels. Extended cat. Inhale, lower the belly and look up. Exhale, arch the back, chin to the chest, sits bones to the heels. Continue to your own rhythm, combining breath and movement. Be mindful of the breath. Be mindful of the amazing movement of the spine. Coming into this cat pose and then stretching back into child, that's really giving you a long stretch in your lower back. Now, remaining on hands and knees, this is also a pose that we do often as a warm-up in our yoga classes. So we begin this by raising just one arm. We're on hands and knees, we're in table, raising the right arm, stretching it away from the body. Now bring that arm down. Raise the left arm, stretch it away from the body. Now raise only the right leg. It's parallel to the floor. The toes are tucked under. Lower the right leg. Raise the left knee. Lengthen through the heel. Bring that knee to the ground. Now we go on to the way we normally do it, and that is let's raise the right arm, raise the left leg. We're stretching in two directions and maintaining balance. Keep breathing. Lower the right hand and the left knee. Let's raise the right knee, the right leg, stretch it out, and the left arm. Keep breathing. Stretch through the fingertips and through the heel, the raised heel, and lower down. We'll come back up to all fours. Raise the right, bring the right foot in front of you. So you're bending the right knee in front of you, and you're kneeling on the left knee. Come upright. Bring both hands to the thigh. Lengthen through the spine and breathe. It's very gentle, it's very simple, but it's been shown to work. And I know, Gina, your back bothers you sometimes, so this should be good for you. Bring the hands to blocks now. We're going to stretch out the back leg coming into a lunge. It's going to look like this. Come back to the original position. Bring your hands to your thighs. I'm going to do that as a flow. Hands to the blocks, extend the back leg, stretch to the heel, bring the knee, left knee to the mat, come upright, hands on the thighs. Let's do 2 more. Hands on the blocks, extend the back leg, bring the knee, left knee to the mat, come upright, palms on the right thigh. Hands on the blocks, extend the left leg, bring the knee to the mat, and hands to the thighs. Now we're going to do that on the other side. So I'm going to bring my left leg in front of me. My knee is bent at 90 degrees, and I'm upright. Bring both hands to the thighs. And just hold on here for a moment of balance. Breathe. Bring your hands to your blocks now. Extend the back leg. We're in a lunge pose. Bring the back knee to the mat and sit up. Hands to the blocks, extend the back leg in lunge. Now carry on with this to your own rhythm, but don't forget to breathe. So both of the articles from which I took this were in the Yoga Journal, which is published by Yoga Alliance. So it's a really interesting marriage, I would say. And I know there are yoga classes specifically intended for veterans and for people with PTSD, military with PTSD, and so forth. There was one in New York I knew about, like this. And this is an Uttanasana. It's a forward fold, but we're going to do it just to the chair. Holding on to the seat of the chair, bending forward. That's going to give somebody with back pain, that's going to give them some relief, or it should. And I'm having a hard time restraining myself from a full fold, but that's because I do these things every day. Listen to your body. What is your body telling you? If you're in your office, if you're doing some work at a desk and your back starts to bother you, just turn around and fold over that chair. Inhale and come up. Now let's do a fold without a chair. So inhale, arms out wide. Exhale with a flat back, forward fold. Bringing your hands to your blocks if they don't quite make it to the mat. And let's just hang out here for a minute. I like to wrap my hands around my calves sometimes to help make the fold even deeper. Inhale, halfway up, half lift. Take this moment to lengthen the spine. Take this moment to broaden across the collarbone, to bring the shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide, coming all the way up, hands overhead. Virabhadrasana 1 with the chair. So you guys are experienced yogis, and this might seem too easy for you. But if you're in pain and something's bothering you, this might be just what you need. Let's step the left foot back. The right toe is pointed forward. The left toe is pointed at an angle. I'm going to bend my right knee and come into Warrior One with the support of the chair. Look down to see that the heel is right under the knee and that the knee is not falling in. Press into the back foot. Press into the front foot. Lower the tailbone. Lift up through the crown of the head. Engage the belly. Now step the back foot forward and just shake it out a little bit. So we're coming to stand behind the chair. This time we're going to step the right foot back. The right toe is at an angle. The left toe is forward. Bend the left knee. Track it over the ankle. And use the chair for balance. And when you get into Warrior One, this is an opportunity to really, because you have this chair for balance, you can really get the pose just right. So lower the tailbone, lift up through crown of head, engage the belly. Make sure the knee is not going out or in. It's right over the ankle in front. Iyengar says that we are moving the spine in two directions here. Tailbone down, crown of head up. Keep breathing. And walk the back foot forward and shake it out. I think slow. Normally a crescent moon looks like this. If you do it against the wall, coming down, one arm up, one arm down, flat back. Oh, yeah, okay. So we're going to use the chair to assist us. So we can just bring our hand down to the chair. Now, in a crescent moon, the body is forward. It's not turned in, it's forward. Bring your hand to the chair. Raise your right leg. The whole body is forward. Raise one arm. If you prefer to do this without a chair, listen to your body. Do what your body says. Too close to the wall, your head's going to bump. How's that feel? It's okay. Lower the leg, lower the arm, and come up. We'll do that on the other side. I'm facing, my whole body is facing forward. Chair is to the side. Bringing my right arm down to the chair. Raising my left leg. Bringing my right arm overhead. I really feel this in my hips. Open the heart and breathe. And you're facing the back of the chair. And we're just going to, we do this pose last night in a different way and without support, but we're just going to lift one knee. It's a standing balance. If you'd like to try removing your hands from the chair, go ahead. Whoa, it did last night. And lowered. Not last night, night before last. So now we have to do it on the other side. So these are really simple poses, but you know, if you have a backache, you'll be grateful for them. All right, let's lift the other knee using the chair for balance. If you can balance without using the chair, fine. If you can bring the arms overhead, great. This is all requiring core strength and a strong back. So it's going to strengthen the back. Lower the foot, bring the hands down. We're going to sit at the wall with our back against the wall. So find your way to the wall and bring your soles of your feet together in bound angle. Now, we did this at the beginning of the class, but we weren't leaning against the wall. Allow the knees to move toward the mat. Keep the spine long. Engage the belly. That's the ticket here. Now I'm going to change this up just a little bit for one of my friends who probably wants more challenge, more variation. So Kim, if you want, take your index and long finger, wrap it around your big toe, pick up your right leg. Keeping the spine long. Lower the leg. Take your index finger and long finger, wrap it around your big toe, raise that leg. Keeping the spine long. Using the balance that the wall provides and the support it provides. Both soles of the feet together. And let's just gently, really gently press down on the knees a little bit, helping them get closer and closer to the mat. Don't force anything ever in yoga. It isn't yoga if you do. That feels pretty good to me. Woo. Okay. Bring the hands alongside the body. We're going to lift up the upper body and the lower body. But let's do some preparation. So bring your chin to the mat. Raise your right leg. Lower it down. Raise your left leg and lower it down. Raise both legs and lower. And this time we're going to raise the upper body as well as the lower body. So let's practice just the upper body. Just raise just the upper body and bring it down. Now let's raise the upper body and the lower body. Keep breathing. Salabhasana. Come out when you're ready. Listen to the body. Maybe come out and come back in. Take a nice round of breath and lift the upper body and the lower body and keep breathing. And let's lower down. Bring your hands under your face, stack your hands. Bring your forehead to your mat. Take a mini shavasana here. And this physician has offered like 3 or 4 poses that are good for lower back. And they're more challenging poses than in the military one, but I know you guys, and I know you will listen to your body. So another one that he offers is called bow pose. So bring the arms alongside the body. Allow the hands to grasp the ankles. And we're going to lift the knees off the mat and the body off the mat. Bow pose. Keep breathing. Lower down. And turn over on your back. Leg lift. So we're going to place the belt around the arch of the foot, holding on with 2 hands. I know Gina loves this. I see her do it a lot. We're going to raise that leg. Feels good. Maybe walk the hands up the belt, bringing the foot closer to the face. And lower it down. Switch legs. Put the arch of your left foot into the belt. Hold the belt with 2 hands. Lift the left leg. Maybe walk the hands up the belt. Maybe pull the leg toward the face, or maybe not. Listen to your body. If it's too much, don't do it. Breathe. You can also raise the right leg. Use those 2 fingers again. Wrap them around the big toe and bring the leg up. Maybe even taking it out. But that's going to depend on your body. And this is what he's suggesting, actually. And lower that down. If you like your strap, use your strap. Raise the other leg. Link the fingers around the big toe and bring it towards you. Bring that foot towards you. You like taking the leg out to the left a little bit? Try that. See how it feels. Coming back, bringing it in closer. Breathing, breathing, breathing. No pain. Come out if it's starting to, if the sensation is indicating it might be painful, come out. And lower the leg. On our back, taking a little break here. Bend the left knee. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Thread the fingers, thread the hands around the left thigh. Grasp the hands behind the left thigh, pulling that left knee towards you, using the right elbow to send the right leg away. And let's do that on the other side. So both feet are on the mat. Lift the left ankle, bring it over the right knee. Thread the arms around either side of the right thigh, clasping the hands behind the right thigh. Pushing the left leg away with the left elbow. It's almost isometric here. And lower down. Now that pose can also be done at the wall. I'll try to show it to you. So sitting near the wall, and just bring your buttocks into the wall. You don't have to try this because it's basically what we already did, but if you think it might feel good, try it. So I have my right foot, my right leg is bent at 90 degrees. My right foot is on the mat. And I'm bringing my left ankle across my right knee. I'm pressing on my left knee a little bit, not much. I'm keeping my spine on the mat. I can imagine this would feel pretty good to anyone who has some lower back issues. If you want to try it, be sure to try it. So I'm going to do it on the other side. So now my left sole of my left foot is on the mat. My right ankle is crossing over my left knee. I'm pressing a little bit on my right knee, not much. I think this is good because it maintains the stability of the spine by having your foot on the wall like that and your back on the mat. It really is protecting the spine, protecting stability of the spine, and giving you a nice stretch at the same time. All right, bend your right knee, bring your right sole of the foot to the mat. Extend the arms out to T. I like to lift my hips and kind of rotate my hips as I bring my right knee across my body to the other side. Now I'm going to look over my right hand. And breathe, breathe, breathe. And bring the right knee back. Sole of the right foot to the mat. Stretch the right leg out. Bend the left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot to the mat. I'm going to turn in the opposite direction. Now for me, I like to lift up my hips, rotate my hips so that I can get a better twist, but that's up to you. Now bring the left knee across the body to the other side. And we're going to look out over the right shoulder. We're going to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Bring your hands to your heart, palms together, thumbs against the sternum. Inhale and exhale. Let's Om together. Inhale. Ah.